poll taken by Newsweek magazine. I think you said that this was the leaders who said that, who went with King and against Mr. Muhammad, around 90%. I just told you a little while ago, these leaders that they call leaders, this included Lena Horne, this included Dick Gregory, and this included comedians, comics, trumpet players, baseball players. Show me in the white community where a comedian is a white leader. Show me in the white community where a singer is a white leader, or a dancer or a trumpet player is a white leader. These aren't leaders. These are puppets and clowns that have been set up over the white community and over the black community by the white community, and have been made celebrities and usually say exactly what they know that the white man wants to hear. And it is an honor, actually, that they endorsed Dr. Martin Luther King and were against the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. That's actually an honor. Now, when you say that they also, in this same Newsweek poll magazine, I think the pollster said that he went into the Negro community and asked about the Muslims. And many Negroes whom he asked said, well, I never heard of the Muslims. Who are they? You know,
this is the rank and file we're talking about.
Oh, yeah. Now, when they got down to the rank and file, this was the answers that they got. This is equivalent to the situation in Kenya during the Mau Mau uprising, when many frightened whites in Kenya, Africa, would go among the Africans and ask them, what about the Mau Mau? And the African would say, I never heard of them. And the same white man who would ask the African this question and very naively believe what the African said, when he went to bed that night, he would lose his head. And usually the one who took his head was the same African who told him that afternoon he had never heard of the Mau Mau.
Except in the Newsweek poll, they used Negro interviewers.
You'll find that oftentimes Negroes are as much on guard around Negro interviewers, who usually represent the bourgeois element of Negroes, as they are on guard around whites. Usually Negroes know that when this bourgeois Negro walks through the door, he is not doing something that he's initiated himself, but he's involved in something in which the white man is the absolute author of and has sent him to the Negro community for some information. And when they give that Negro some information, usually they give him the information that they want him to take back to the white man, because that's who he's going to take it back to.
4 more minutes.
Our time is just about up, Minister Malcolm, and perhaps you could summarize and conclude by giving us, in your opinion or in the opinion of Mr. Elijah Muhammad, what would be the ideal solution to the racial problem in the United States today?
Well, on Thursday, October the 3rd, the New York Tribune, in an editorial, pointed out in Boston, in an article called The Civil Rights Iceberg, they pointed out how Kennedy had realized that beneath the water, the civil rights whole problem was political suicide. Because in his own hometown, the head of the Board of Education, a woman named Mrs. Hicks, was running against the NAACP philosophy, and she swept aside all other opposition. The whole white community supported her in opposition to the NAACP's desire for integrated schools, integrated housing, and otherwise. So I say that to say this, that even the Jewish community, which is supposed to be pro-liberal, went against the NAACP. Whites are against integration in practice, but they're for it in principle. So the only solution is separation. And the Honorable Elijah Muhammad says that this can be brought about simply by letting our people be exposed to the truth about ourselves, about the white man, about our history and our condition in this country. And once we are exposed to the complete truth about things as they actually exist in this country, the masses of black people will choose complete separation from this entire system, political system, economic system, social system, and whatever other aspect or description or adjective you want to attach to it. Let us go back home to our own people, live among our own kind, and solve our own problems ourselves. And if the white man doesn't want us to go back to our own people and live in our own country, then since we can't get along together in peace on this country with white people, let us separate part of this continent, migrate to that separate territory, let the government give us everything we need to establish our own independent economic system and society, and thereby we'll be able to solve our own problems ourselves and prove that we are human beings and a part of the human family and can do for ourselves what other humans have done for themselves. And then we'll be able to stop blaming the white man for what he has done and stop begging the white man to solve our problems. We'll be able
Welcome to the SK1 Show, Season 1, Episode 14. Y'all know what it is. Alright, y'all, so let's talk about Plies and this whole trying to make people feel shame if they don't vote for Kamala Harris. And not only that, let's just go into how he just sitting up there trying to, state that, well, if, you ask her questions or wanting certain information from her, then you shouldn't be asking for any information from her. Like, you shouldn't ask her about her policies and stuff that goes on like that. Like, she is not supposed to, answer them questions. And I'm just looking like, well, okay, well, you just want people to vote for her because she's black? Or people saying that she's black? And you just vote for her because you just want people to vote for her because she's a woman and it'll be the first, as you would say, black woman. I'm real tired of this whole trying to vote for people because of the skin complexion thing and all of this stuff. Like, if and I heard Charlamagne, and which is though I agree with him. It is like hiring a person, and not knowing their background and not knowing their story as far as you hiring this person to come and work for you, So hiring a president is like you interviewing this president. Like, you don't want to cast your vote and you get up early in the morning to go out there and cast your vote. So you using your time as you paying for your time to go and vote for a person that you don't have no idea of what they can do. Like, you giving them the job basically, and they get in this, they get and do this job, and they destroy your business. Now the business is being destroyed because you hired a person that had no way of what they claimed they was going to do. You just said it because, oh, I like this person, I'm just going to hire them. I don't know your logic, but on the same time, I think that you should think twice before you go on a rant on social media, wherever you did your rant at, and try to make people feel shame for wanting to know about her background or wanting to know what can she do, or wanting to know anything. I think it's important for either side of the party, for you to go and ask what can they do, what should they, what they plans, what's their plans of becoming the president of the United States, because for one, they got the power of the button. They could press the button at any time. So, we got problems with another country and stuff like that. You want to know if this person able to handle all of that. Like I said, in your local cities and states and stuff like that, the president really don't affect you there. Your mayor and your governor and everybody else, your state attorney or whatever, they the ones that affect you more than, the president does. But the president does play a part in what's happening here in this country, and they could sign off on different bills that could affect you on that level. But, it's really no, good in all of this, because both are two of the most, I don't know what to say about both of them, but I'm going to say this. If I were to sit up here and go fully Republican, You know, I'm gonna tell you why I would do it. You know, let me see something. Hold on, I'm reading something real quick. Alright, y'all, so this basically letting me know I can't record more than 15 minutes, you know. Yeah, this whole little switch over. I'm sorry, y'all. This is definitely on a video, but you know, this trying to take my train of thoughts on what I'm saying, but I'm not gonna record over 15 minutes, so they don't have to worry about me recording over 15 minutes. Definitely on the segment. I definitely won't do that. I do 10 minutes anyway, so that leave 5 minutes. You know, hopefully we can get another, 10 minutes. You know, this show will be no more than 30 minutes of me talking and probably an extra 3 minutes of clips. So total of 45 to 50 minutes if. But anyway, sorry about the interruption of me having to read what just popped up on my screen, y'all. If I had it video recorded, y'all could see me actually, reading this thing, but I had to pay attention to the warning, so if it cut off, I'll be back, but it's not gonna cut off. Anyway, I got a few more minutes of this talk because I was getting ready to close this part of it out and come back to it. But anyway, yes. So like I was saying, like he got a nerve, and I take notice, like you mainly hammering him now. Plies ain't even, I don't know the last thing he did. And now you want to make noise. Now you want to make noise because you trying to jump into this whole thing. Like, you wasn't saying nothing too much with Biden. Now Kamala Harris jumping. Now you want to speak out because, oh, it's a black. Why you didn't defend Biden then? Why didn't you go so hard for Biden like you going so hard for Kamala Harris? Like, what? People playing this race card thing, and that's the problem. It became the race card. Like I just don't understand that. Like people just being stupid right now. Like, and I'm gonna just be honest. People being stupid. If you gonna vote for because of the simple fact you know why you voting for. You actually did your due diligence. You did your research. You read up on her, and you know why you want to vote for this woman, and let's stop labeling it with race and stuff like that. Let's just call it what it is. She's a woman. Let's just call her that. Let's just say, hey, she's a woman. And if the alphabet people got a problem with me just labeling this lady as a woman and not just bringing up whatever they want us to bring up in this whole new world thing of, the alphabet people, disrespect. I'm not disrespecting nobody. I'm just tired of people just sitting up here trying to make it seem like, oh, well, if you don't do this, then you ain't this. If you don't do that, you ain't that. Come on, Plies. Come on. I got about 3 minutes left. Well, really not even 3 minutes. But I'm gonna close it out before 10. But yeah, y'all, it's just, I don't get it. I don't get it. Each and every time I turn around, it's just this whole thing. And then, Steve Harvey, then you got Luke, then you got DL. And I have no respect for DL no more, man. I used to love his comedy, man, but he became just like too much into this, and he getting up there and making himself look foolish. You know what I mean? And then Ricky Smiley, I don't know what's going on with him, but y'all can't tell nobody if they vote for Trump, telling their relatives to cut them off social media and stuff like that. Come on, man. Come on. Shouldn't a person vote for whoever they want to vote for? Should they let you know who they want to vote for? Can somebody tell you who to vote for? If you're going to go and vote, you should be able to vote for whoever you want to vote for. I thought this was the land of free. But I see now it's not the land of free, because if you don't vote Demi, or should I say if you don't vote Democrat, then I mean, hey, and it's like the Democrats is this program. They all say the same thing. And I've been saying that. I'm going to keep on saying that about the Democrat. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all when I come back.
The Brown Boys. The Brown Boys. We the Brown Boys. Plies, what the hell are you talking about? Man, listen, man. Plies, I'm going to still listen to your songs because I don't believe in cancel culture. But I know now that you full of shit. Here it is, a guy with a college degree, pretend like he's a thug, become a rapper, and he plays like he's dumber than what he actually is. You can tell Plies is not as stupid as he make out. So to dumb himself down the way he's doing, to say a whole lot of nothing, what he just said. She's a black woman, and she's black. Try to make the presidency about black women and all this other bullshit. That ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Like, that don't got nothing to do with nothing. I'm listening to a comedian on Comedy Hype Talk, and I'm like, what? What the fuck is this nigga talking about? Like, man, these people, he telling black men to stand up, and black men are standing up. That's why the hell y'all mad now. We not going for this bullshit. Y'all telling men to not ask no questions to a woman because she's black. Now, please show me in any realm of sense of how that makes any sense. So you telling me when a man chose his wife because she was black, he didn't ask her any questions? When a man chose his girlfriend because she was black, good enough. You're perfect for me, sweetheart. I don't need to ask you one solitary question. I mean, let's get hitched. Is that what you're saying? Because a woman is black, nothing else needs to be said. When we already know this lady ain't black. But to humor us, you want us to just vote for this lady because you tell us she's black. Like, you mother done told on yourself. Y'all done told on yourself. You Democratic puppets done told on yourself. And you need to stop. Give it up. You're making yourself look stupid. Ain't nobody going for the banana in the tailpipe. Nothing of what y'all say make any type of logical sense. There's no men out here just dating women just because they're black and not asking them questions because they're black. That is the dumbest shit I ever fucking heard. Especially the woman is up there saying she's Asian. So please stop, guys. Stop embarrassing yourself. Don't take the money and come out here and embarrass yourself. Encourage togetherness. You stupid motherfucker talking about we can't come together on nothing. No, we cannot come together on nothing. If what you trying to tell me is to vote for somebody just because they black, no, that's a non-starter. Yeah, you damn sure right about that. We can't come together if that's what you starting with. That don't make no sense. Nigga, we got baby mamas out here in the streets. You telling the black men to vote for a woman because they black and somehow baby mamas ain't shit. Nigga, you better stop playing with us grown men. We know better than that. Stop playing with us grown men. We know better than that. We voting for the money. They gave Asians money. They give everybody money. They got a plan for the LGBT specifically. They got a plan for the Asian community specifically. And you telling us black men that we shouldn't value ourselves enough to want something? I thought y'all said Black Lives Matter. So do Black Lives Matter or don't they? Which one is it? Because my Black Lives Matter. And I think my shit cost $26.4 billion on the way to $500 billion. So yeah, if you can value my life the way you value them Asians' life, then we can be all right. Stop trying to tell me my mama black. I know what color my mama was. Stop telling me my sister black. I know what color my sister is. But I also know what color got $26.4 billion is. And that's green. I know what another color is. And that's green. And that's 26.4 billion of that green stuff. You understand me? And if we ain't gonna get valued like the Asians, Plies, you can stop talking. D.L. Hughley, you can stop talking. Steve Harvey, you can stop talking. We not trying to hear that shit. Y'all can keep pandering to black women. What the hell does that have to do with anything? Like what? What are you talking about? Pandering puppets. Pandering puppets done came out. Man, y'all gotta wake up and stop being misogynistic and vote for this woman because a woman can lead. Yeah, a woman could lead, just not her. Where's her track record of leading? Where's her history of leading? When she did get in leadership position, what did she do? Those are the things we need to be talking about. Not all this blackity black. The real sellouts is niggas that's trying to tell black folks to just get a vote up because somebody black. If you ask me, that's some sellout shit. She ain't gonna be able to do nothing, so just vote for her because she black. Then that's not a good reason to vote. That's dumb. And anybody out there peddling that that's smart to tell people to just vote for somebody because they skin color, you heard it here first. That's dumb. That's the dumbest shit I ever heard of. Her hands were tied. Her hands wasn't tied when it was trying to put no tax on tips. Was her hands tied then, or did she say 50-50 and I'm going to vote against it? Niggas always want to vote for excuses and shit. Now you know I ain't no ways tied. Now you know we couldn't do nothing about that, boss. Get the f out of here. The lady in office, she voting on policies as we speak. Higgs is in here recording this.
No shit smooth in here, right? So whatever you say,
you know, Chad gonna have everything up there.
whatever you say, Chid's gonna be on YouTube with it, man.
Entertainers are not a source of political information. But with that being said, Charlemagne the God and Plies actually are having a very intelligent discussion on what people should do. Even though Plies is pushing for a candidate, not just who do you like better, but what do you want? Do you want anything from a president? The answer could be yes, the answer could be no. There's some people voting for a specific idea. Some people are voting for how they feel. And that's the discussion they're having. What's up, y'all? It's your man Talkless World Report for the Chick Smooth channel. We gotta talk about this. Do you care about what your votes get you? That's the question Charlemagne and Plies are debating. Here's Plies telling you it doesn't matter what his preferred candidate does or doesn't do or has done or hasn't done. He's voting for them no matter what. Take a listen.
It's real motherfucking simple with me. Until Kamala Harris go to jail, until Kamala Harris become a convicted felon, until Kamala Harris file motherfucking bankruptcy 6 times, her and her company, until Kamala Harris is impeached twice, until Kamala Harris is indicted 4 motherfucking times, until Kamala Harris is found liable for sexual abuse, until Kamala Harris is found guilty of motherfucking fraud and got to pay $300 and some motherfucking million, until Kamala Harris start a motherfucking insurrection, until Kamala Harris try to overthrow a motherfucking election, until Kamala Harris is married 3 motherfucking times, until Kamala Harris have 5 kids from 3 different motherfucking men, until Kamala Harris do any of that, she's a better motherfucking candidate to me. Now you do whatever you want to do with your motherfucking vote. But I'm not voting for no motherfucking rich white man to be able to do whatever the fuck he want to do. I'm just not doing it. I don't hate motherfucking women that much. And I damn sure don't hate a black woman that much. So you can vote for a motherfucking AK, or you can vote for the motherfucking KKK. You vote for whatever motherfucking K you want to motherfucking vote for. That's your motherfucking business. But Trump been telling you since 2017, he gonna show you that motherfucking healthcare plan. Has he shown you yet? He been telling you since 2017 that motherfucker coming in 2 weeks. It's gonna be big, it's gonna be beautiful. Has he showed you yet? He told you he's gonna overturn motherfucking Obamacare. Did he do it yet? He told you Mexico gonna pay for that wall over there. Did they motherfucking pay for it yet? He told you gonna raise motherfucking minimum wage. Did he do it yet? He was gonna lower the motherfucking price on prescription drugs. Did he do it yet? But she need to motherfucking explain something. She don't ever talk about her. Yes, she motherfucking do. You just don't want to motherfucking hear it. That lady told you she trying to get $25,000 a month trying to buy a home. Trying to build 3 more motherfucking million homes. Trying to lower the drug prices for everybody, not just the elderly. Trying to get tax cut to the middle motherfucker. That like trying to no tax on tips or whatever the hell it is. That lady telling you what she trying to motherfucking do. You just don't want to motherfucking hear it.
But Charlemagne has a different approach where you ask politicians what do they want to do, and then you make your decision based off their answer. Seems simple enough. Take a listen.
Plies is absolutely positively wrong. If people are asking questions, that's great. I don't even know why Plies is making this a black woman versus black man thing. This isn't about black men and black women. It's about elected officials and potential voters. The whole point of campaign season is for candidates to go out there and explain to the American people why they should be the one in charge of this country. Votes are earned, not given. And they are earned through you going out there and explaining yourself. Vice President Kamala Harris has to go out there and explain her agenda and why she's the person for the job. Former President Donald Trump has to go out there and explain his agenda and why he should be the person to get his job again, or get the job again. I don't understand Plies or any black person for that matter telling black people to just settle. Just accept whatever the candidate is giving you. Don't ask any questions.
Yeah, but
just
they've been
vote.
doing it.
They don't have to explain anything to us.
They've been doing it for a long time. Even with Biden, when we ask questions to Biden, well, it's the best of 2 evils. You know what I mean? You got to pick one. But no, if you have questions, people should be able to ask.
Listen,
that's the point of a politician, right? They're supposed to represent us, represent our district, represent our country. Shouldn't we ask?
And by the way, they should be explaining without us asking. Mm-hmm. That's the whole point of them doing these press conferences and these meetings. Yeah. The same way these politicians have meetings for their donors and they have rallies and press conferences explaining themselves and their agendas to certain groups, they should have to explain themselves to black people the same way. Plies is 1,000,000,000% wrong.
Now, who do you think is right in this situation? Charlemagne is saying before you just blindly pledge allegiance to a political candidate, ask them what they want to do with your vote. They need your vote to win. If they want to win, what will they do with that power? Do you want to see Charlemagne the God and Plies have this conversation in person at the Breakfast Club or on Charlemagne's own platform so they can have a deep, long-form discussion on their ideas of what it means to affect change in society? Entertainers blind.
Welcome back to the SK1 show. So look, let me say this, man. Let me say this. I don't understand the whole layout of this whole presidential thing, but I do know it's evil in it. Let me say this again. It's evil in it. And the greater the world is no greater in this election. You got 2 demons as they call them, and they tell you to, well, you gotta vote for one. Do I? Okay. If I vote for one, it's gonna be Trump. Sorry, but it will. But I'm not voting for him. I'm not voting for her. I don't care. But if I had to have a choice, it would be Trump. Why I say Trump? It's because of the Democrats. Yes. It's because they trying to force this whole thing on not to vote for Donald Trump. Why he said don't vote for Donald Trump? Because he's a racist. Wasn't Biden a racist? But you still voted for him? Wasn't Biden a racist? Yes, he was. So I don't want to hear the whole thing about Trump being a racist. I don't want to hear that. Because Biden ain't no difference. But now Biden is out of the picture. Which is though it look like he's out of the picture. Which is though it look like he's out of the picture. Biden ain't going nowhere. Oh, cause Kamala decided to step up and take the drone. Oh, yeah, here come the Democrat ways of doing things. Y'all know how Kamala Harris got her? Biden looked so sorry in 2020. Biden just looked terrible in 2020. I might lose in these polls, cause the mega love them some Donald Trump, and they the mega just love him. But I know the blacks is against Orange Trump. Oh, I know all the black people, they against him. They can't stand Trump. He's a racist. He got a lot of them into this. They will vote for anybody but Donald Trump. Which is though Willie D say, vote for anybody but Donald Trump. Willie D said that. So, I know I can do this. And you know what? I'm gonna go and get me a black running mate. But not just any old black running mate. Oh no. I gotta make her a woman. Ooh, so I can get all these black women to come out here also and vote for me. Because I threw in a black woman that ain't even black. She Indian like a mall, but I'ma just say she black. Well, you had a bunch of Democrats go out there and vote for the black woman that ain't even black. She is Indian, but okay, we going with the black. She's black. Okay. All right. Oh yeah. He running ball right now. I'm gonna go and just vote everything. I'm just gonna pull everything in black. Everything. I'm gonna sit at the black people table. I'm gonna eat some nasty, greasy chicken with them that get them heart diseases and strokes and you know, kidney failures and mess their gut up. Oh yeah, I'm gonna eat some of this nice old greasy chicken with them and eat some of this nice old greasy french fries with them. Oh yeah, they will not think that I'm racist, but Trump is racist. Trump gave them McDonald's. And I'm talking about a football team that time. But you know, I say this to say that, you know, I'm hearing what Luke said, and I'm just like, Luke, what are you talking about? And you know, why are you telling people, you giving them until midnight to change their mind on voting for Kamala? And then why you think that everybody that's not voting for Kamala is voting for Trump? Oh, I get it. Because the ones that don't vote, they voted for Trump. Even if they didn't vote, they voted for Trump. So you saying that, you know, even though the vote ain't counting on the polls, you still voted because you voted for Trump. Even if you didn't even put Trump name on the ballot, you still voted for Trump because you're not voting for hers. So you don't got that much confidence in hers that if somebody didn't go out there and vote for her, that she's not gonna win it. So you thinking that Trump gonna win it automatically because he's gonna win the popular votes. So cause I'm assuming that it looked like hers gonna win the popular votes. I'm just gonna tell you, she's gonna win the popular votes. That's hands down. I'm just looking like, yeah, the poll numbers show that hers will win the popular votes. Now the electoral college votes, nope. She is not winning the electoral college votes. That is going to Trump hands down. That is going to Trump hands down. Ask Hillary Clinton what happened when she was all in trying to talk about hot sauce and stuff like that. Talking about she got a hot sauce in her bag. Ask her what happened when she went up against Trump and did that. Oh, because you think the Obamas got Kamala Harris or Kamala, because you know they did it so well. They used Kerry Washington to come up there and ask how do you pronounce her name and stuff like that. So they thought it was so special that the kids jumped in and said it one by one. Kamala, you know, like come on, Kamala. You know, come on. I don't care what your name is, Kamala. You know, Shamala. I don't care. But anyway, you know, they trying to make it like, you know, if you a male and you don't vote for her, then you against having a woman as a president. Nope, it's not that. It could be any black woman, any white woman that come in and can be the president. We had her for the past 4 years in chair already. And for Plies to come out his mouth and talk about, you know, we should give her a chance. It's like going to a McDonald's and, you know what I'm saying, the manager don't have the same thing that the employees have, and you know, it just was crazy how he said it. Man, Plies, do you realize that Kamala Harris, even though she wasn't a president and she didn't have too much of the say-so and everything that the president had, but do you realize that was the vice president's? Do you realize Joe Biden didn't have much to do or say because of the simple fact some of his ideas, he got to read off a teleprompter every time he talk. You see him go off strip all the time. So you think that this old man was just thinking by himself? You think old Joe made some of them decisions by himself? No, Kamala, whatever, her's been running the country along with him. So you that stupid to not see that this lady was by his side? Do you really think that Joe Biden was running this country by himself? Do you really think some of these laws came up from Joe Biden himself? Do you really trust that Joe Biden was running this country by himself? Yes, he was running the country because he was the president. But do you really think that Joe Biden had it in the hand? Look at him the last 2 months ago. Look how the country was going. Look at how the food prices is still up, and then the cost of living is way high. Our paychecks can't even cover the way we live no more. We struggling out here. But everybody felt like they so comfortable with him and said Donald Trump messed it up. It wasn't only Donald Trump that messed that up. Biden had a lot to do with it too, and whoever before Trump and whoever. You think I care about the Obamas? I don't care about them either. They Democrats. I don't care about them. I'm done. I voted back in 2008 Democrat. I turned Democrat in 2008. And I regret turning Democrat. I didn't like none of the stuff they did. It pushed me back. It made me so mad that I want to be independent. I turned independent. I would have voted for Ronald F. Kennedy before. I think that's Ronald F. Kennedy before I voted for them two people, because I am independent. I would have got all the independence because I don't like the policies of both sides. But like I said, if I had to have a choice between Kamala or Donald J. Trump, I would have voted Trump. If that was something that I really had to do, I would have voted Trump. So I'll see y'all when I come back.
Show. And this is what he says to all black people who are in support of Donald J. Trump.
One of those governors would have been a great choice for Kamala Harris. I'm just sick of the black people on the internet talking about I'm not with her. Okay, so if you're not with her, that means you with Trump. Y'all need to block every last one of their asses on Facebook and on Instagram and social media and stop. Like that's just garbage.
Yeah,
it's just garbage.
Can
everybody
we be
got
united
to find,
on anything?
Can't agree on a damn bucket of chicken. One person want a hot dog.
I always complain.
Black folks get on my damn nerves, man. Why everybody making all these celebrities making all these videos going off on Kamala Harris and stuff, and then the black men, Kamala Harris didn't prosecute you and treated you bad in court. I got treated bad in court too, but I'm with her because a vote for her. If you sit at home and you don't support her, you are definitely supporting Donald Trump. You can vote for who you want to, but don't be trying to encourage other people and sit up there and put bad stuff. Where's that same energy for Donald Trump?
Yeah. Well,
you know what I'm saying?
I'm just like, don't vote for him. It is what it is.
Y'all not even out here doing real research. And look at her record. If you do the research or whatever, stop believing everything you read and do real research, you can see what her record is. You can see what she have done. I think you can Google what have Kamala Harris done for the black community or things that black people benefit from a lot. We need to stand with her.
Yes.
We need to stand with her. She's great. She will make a great president. And what a blessing to be living in a time where a black woman can become president of the United States of America. In our time, we get a black man and a black woman become president. That's unheard of.
Come on. That's the only thing y'all care about is black. She's black. He's black. They black. They need to be the first black. We can have a black run this thing. Let's see how it will be with a black woman now. We had a black man. Let's see how it be with a black woman. Y'all playing games is what you're doing. You don't understand that you're playing Russian roulette with people's lives simply because of racism. We have been teaching people how to grow online. It's been absolutely amazing. We have 3 people who have been able to reach monetization in less than 30 days. Growing YouTube channels, some from 0 people. We have one guy who had 2 subscribers before he started working with me. He started helping him. His views went up 4.8 million%. We're super excited. If anybody ever want to grow on YouTube, you reach out to me with the word coach. Let's keep it a buck. You want to talk about racism? I'm going to let y'all in on a little secret. Some of the most racist people in the world are black people. Yeah, I said it, and I'm not taking it back. I know it for a fact, Jack. And here we are. He's doing this entire huge rant about shutting down all black people if they don't vote for Kamala, because we supposed to get together and we supposed to get in a group and say, okay, black people, who we going to vote for? We going back the black woman? Yes, all the black people. We got all the black people. Let's go. All the black people are backing the black woman. Well, first of all, she ain't black. All right. She's Indian and she's Jamaican. Is she's black in color? Yes, she's black in color. She's colored. You know what I mean? Her and Obama, the same hue. They the same shade. You know what I mean? She went to a HBCU. So does white people. So does Asian people. So let's not even go down that bag. But it's dumb as hell to say that we want to vote for somebody simply because they are black. That's dumb as hell. But guess what? Dr. Umar Johnson, he came out and he had something to say for Ricky Smiley. So listen to this right here. This is for Ricky Smiley for this same exact thing. Listen.
Black vote ain't for sale no more. Black vote ain't for sale. We bartering on business. We standing on business. Bring us some tangibles or get out of my face. Ricky Smiley, I love you. But crying on the radio for Kamala Harris, my brother, that's an all-time low. Don't do that again, Ricky Smiley. Don't you get on your radio show and cry for Kamala. Don't you do that, my brother. If you want to cry for Kabama Harris, if you want to cry for Kabama Harris, you do that in the privacy of your house. But if we're going to be honest, Steve Harvey and Ricky Smiley, and I love you.
Now, y'all heard what he said, right? He called her Kabama Harris. He said, Ricky Smiley, if you want to cry for Kabama Harris, Steve Harvey, if you want to cry for Kabama Harris, he know what's happening. He know what's happening. He know who's running the White House right now. Kabama. Kabama? Okay. All right. Never mind.
Both. No hate to my big brothers. But if we're going to be honest, Ricky Smiley and Steve Harvey, y'all only carried on because y'all got paid to carry on. Can we please be honest?
Now, the reason why I said they got paid is because look at this right here. Dr. Umar, can you see it? Okay, it says Dr. Umar reveals that Kamala Harris's team offered him $10,000 for an interview with Kamala Harris, and says Kamala Harris's team is paying Ricky Smiley, Steve Harvey, and other celebrities to shame black people into voting for Kamala Harris, or Kabama Harris, as he so nicely, elegantly put it.
Can we see? I want y'all to understand, overstand, and understand what King Kong is talking about. Y'all carried on because y'all got paid to carry on. Kamala Harris and the Democratic plantation is paying you celebrities, paying you to shame black people into voting. Y'all know we're not going to get nothing out of that vote. Y'all know we're not going to get nothing out of that vote. Y'all know we not going to get nothing out of the vote, but they being paid. Y'all being bought. They offer me $10K for an interview with Kamala Harris. I don't want your money, but we can definitely do the interview. They offer me $10K for an interview with Kamala Harris. Yes, we can do the interview. Keep your damn money. King Kong consciousness ain't for sale. I'm one of the real ones. Silverback Garvey Gorilla. I'm one of the real ones. Silverback Garvey Gorilla. Don't come to me with no propositions for money.
I mean, well, just because you're not doing the interview for money, but you're still going to do the interview, don't make you better than other people. I'm just saying. You're still doing the interview. You're still giving her shine. You're still allowing her to get a bump off of your name. When people see you talking to her and y'all having the conversations that you will have, will you bring the same energy to her that you're bringing to Ricky Smiley? So I do understand that you are not a man to sell your soul, and that's beautiful. That is absolutely phenomenal. But unless you're going to bring the same exact energy to her, then it's pointless. It's pointless. Now, I mean,
today with no badge or no white skin or no white sheet or no white anything else. The police the same way. They put their club upside your head and then turn around and accuse you of attacking them. Every case of police brutality against a Negro follows the same pattern. They attack you, bust you all upside your mouth, and then take you to court and charge you with assault. What kind of democracy is that? What kind of freedom is that? What kind of social or political system is it when a black man has no voice in court, has nothing on his side other than what the white man chooses to give him. My brothers and sisters, we have to put a stop to this. And it will never be stopped until we stop it ourselves. They attack the victim. And then the criminal who attacked the victim accuses the victim of attacking him. Yes, sir. This is American justice. Yes, sir. That's right. This is American democracy. Yes, and those of you who are familiar with it know that in America, democracy is hypocrisy. Right. Now, if I'm wrong, put me in jail. Right. But if you can't prove that a democracy is not hypocrisy,